The race for the Senate remains on razor's edge as both parties jockey for that coveted 51-seat majority. Races in Arizona and Nevada unbelievably still undecided, while Georgia's Senate runoff campaign is officially underway. Senate Democrats already spending $7 million to help incumbent Raphael Warnock retain his seat, and Republican Herschel Walker already raising $7.6 million in the first 2 days of his runoff campaign. Former Georgia Congressman Doug Collins joins us now. Congressman, good morning to you. So the rallies, the fundraising has already started. Which candidate do you think has a bigger uphill battle to climb?
Really, I think both of them do, because if you look at the totals coming out, Raphael Warnock hit the cap of most Democrats. If you look at the numbers broke down in Georgia of about 1.9 million, that was the most really that any other Democrat got. Herschel Walker was right behind. Herschel has to overcome and pick up where he was shorter in some of the Republican candidates. So I think they both have interesting paths. I think Walker's is better, but I think Republicans are generated excitement for the fact that we've taken over, we'll be taking over the House. We've still got a very good chance at getting the Senate here. So I think it's now back to square one, although it is funny. It seems like for the last 2 years down here, we've not stopped fundraising. We've not stopped campaigning.
Yeah, I know. It's unbelievable. And you're right about Herschel Walker having to make up the deficit because Governor Brian Kemp received 200,000 more votes than Walker. So how should he play this? Should he campaign with Trump? Should he try and campaign with Governor Kemp? What should he do?
Yes. I think you got to look at anything. I mean, at this point, if anybody's willing to help. Now, look, there's downsides to everything, but I think one thing is interesting here. Governor Kemp and Herschel Walker did not campaign together really at all during the general election cycle. Governor Kemp, who just won, and congratulations to him, he did a great job, has said he will be helping Herschel Walker. That's a big plus here that I think will help Walker in these, and it's a short window here, 4 weeks plus a Thanksgiving week in between. So this is a lot of time. So anybody that can help will help. But at the end of the day, it's not about really the endorsements. It's about both groups, and especially Herschel, getting those voters back out to the polls, and that's what we've got to have. Republicans cannot stay at home. If Republicans stay at home, then that for Walker is the worst scenario.
Yeah, it's all about the turnout. And and the White House was asked yesterday if President Biden has any plans to rally for Raphael Warnock, and so far nothing on the agenda there, which comes as no surprise. What do you know about Raphael Warnock? He tries to paint himself as a moderate. Is he?
No, nowhere close. And it's no surprise that President Biden is not coming. He is not a good help at all in the state of Georgia. And Raphael Warnock is his clone. I mean, he's voted consistently and also pushed some of the most progressive agenda, from student loan forgiveness, which was just, had its day in court right now. Have more days in court, found unconstitutional. Shockingly, most people understand the Constitution would have got that. But he pushed for that. He also pushed for some really divided racial equity programs in the agricultural bills. I mean, look, Raphael Warnock cannot run from his liberal background. And also, he calls himself a pro-choice pastor. A lot of people in Georgia have no understanding of what that means.
Well, you served in the Iraq War. You're an Iraq War veteran. We want to thank you so much for your service. What is your message this Veterans Day?
My message is to all those that I served with and all the branches is this is a day in which we celebrate just the service. We just celebrate the getting up. I've been a reservist my whole career, except when activated for active duty for deployments and stuff. But it's just getting up on those weekends. And every weekend, the first weekends of the month, there's folks who leave their families, they go do their duty, they come home, and then they work full-time jobs and full-time family, and then they do it again every month. And then we got our active duty members who are all over the world. It's just a reminder that there's a brotherhood, a sisterhood, that we all work together to protect this country. And that's our number one job, is to serve and protect this country and fight its wars.
They are the best of us, you among them. Doug Collins, thank you so much for joining us.
It's always great to be with you. Take care.
You too.